Today I'm going to show you how to do a SGID, or Small Group Instructional Diagnosis. SGIDs are used at midterms to do evaluations to help us inform our teaching. Before you do a SGID, there's a few things you need to do to prepare. First, you need to find another teacher to work with. It's best if another teacher comes in to do a SGID for your class and you go in and do a SGID for their class. Talk with the teacher about any concerns they have prior to conducting the SGID. Second, you need to make copies of the SGID worksheets. Each individual student should have their own worksheet. You should have a worksheet for each of the small groups you intend to use in the class. And then you should have a transparency where you can write down what the class thinks as a whole when doing the SGID. So let's get started. Today I'm here to help you evaluate your teacher, Ms. Smith. So I need your help. We want to evaluate and find out how good she is as a teacher, what's working in her class, and what's not working. Now she teaches you, which class does she teach you? Reading. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to first give you this blue piece of paper. The blue paper has 3 questions. The first question, what do you like about the course? The second question, what do you think needs improvement? And the third question, what suggestions do you have for bringing about these improvements? I'm going to give you 5 minutes to write these answers down on your own. Go. That's so funny. Okay, hopefully you've all finished. The next part is going to be the same questions, but this time in a group. You can only write things on this paper if your whole group agrees. For example, if Shane put, the teacher gives me too much homework, and everybody else says, no, she needs to give us more homework, you can't write either one on here. You have to agree. Okay? Does that make sense? Only things in your group. If you don't agree, it doesn't get written on here.
It's good effect to our study. So we can she assist to us and good prepare for our good study.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm going to write that down.
I think that we have to focus on our TOEFL abilities and try to learn some strategies and how can we improve in the TOEFL test and reading our reading skills.
But me now I disagree.
Why?
Because she don't teach TOEFL, that's the problem.
Well, but we have to prepare for TOEFL, dude.
Maybe, but me I'm not ready for that.
This guy don't agree. We can't write it down because you guys don't agree.
Alright, now that you've talked in your groups, you filled out the yellow paper, we're going to talk together as a class. The only things that we're going to write down on this overhead transparency are things that we all agree on as a class. Can everybody see that okay?
Yep.
Angeli, was there something from your group that you would like to share about a positive thing that your teacher does?
I think the good thing that she does is that she provides us materials and teaching.
Okay, she has good materials. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody agrees, so I can write it down?
Yes.
Okay. Ayumu, your group talked about something. Carlos, do you want to share what you came up with that was good?
So that she plans really well the classes. She spent a lot of time maybe planning the class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great, she plans the classes effectively. Does everyone agree with that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the things that I really like in this class is that she teaches us how to express our gratitude and our feelings. So it's one of the things that I really like. So I don't know what you think, guys.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but maybe she could spend less time talking about gratitude. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe less time? So it's good that she talks about it, but maybe less time. So I can write that down. You all agree?
Yes.
All right. Let's see if we can get one more thing here.
I think I have too much homework. What do you think, guys?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so raise your hand if you think you need less homework.
I'm the only one. Are you? Come on, guys.
Okay. All right. Raise your hand if you think you need more homework. Okay, so it looks like nobody agrees on this one, so we're not going to include this anyway. Great. Well, I will take this information and talk with your teacher. Remember, I won't tell her who said what. So thank you for your time. After completing the skid in the classroom, my work isn't finished. I then take a look at all of the completed individual worksheets and the completed group worksheets, along with what we discussed as a class from the transparency. I look at all of that and identify 3 strengths that were mentioned and look at 3 areas for improvement. Now, these should largely mirror what you have in the transparency, but there might be some other salient features that are worth mentioning. I write all this up in a small little report. It might be a bulleted list of items or a paragraph, and then I meet with the teacher to discuss the results. Then the final step in the skid is that the teacher then goes back to the class and thanks the class for the evaluation and informs them of ways that she's going to improve for the semester.